Hey guys, it's Sinzo with Team BC here, and I have an Evil Eye deck profile for you. So it might not be the best one, but it's what I have on a budget right now. And let's just go ahead and get started. So we have 3 Yugioh, Watcher of the Evil Eye. And this guy's pretty good. He's a good starter. He allows you to basically take one of your Evil Eye cards from your deck and add it to your hand. Any card. So, except for him. And if this card is equipped with an Evil Eye of Selene, you can target one special summon monster your opponent controls and destroy it. And then it gets a side effect from that, like during your next turn or something like. Let me see. It says you can only use this effect once per turn. And once per turn during your next standby phase after this effect was activated, destroying one card you control. That's pretty good, I think. And then we have Catapleus or Catoblepus. Oops, it was out of frame. Catoblepus, the familiar. Basically, I can target one spell or trap card I control once per turn. It is unaffected by like my opponent's card effects, and he can be special summoned from the graveyard. If he's in the grave and you have a Evil Eye monster on the field, you can special summon him. Let me zoom out just a little bit. Alright, there we go. Now I have the Basilius familiar of the Evil Eye, and he can special summon from the hand. But when he's on the field, I can send a Evil Eye magic or trap, if I'm not mistaken. I can end, magic or trap to the graveyard. And that's good because Eye of Selene actually plays off of that really well. And I'm using Medusa because I just want more names in the deck basically, and it's not a terrible effect. I'm using just 2 of these, but what it says is when this card is normal summon, you can target one Evil Eye card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So that's not terrible, and it gets effect too. Quick effect. Wait, if this card is equipped with an Evil Eye of Selene, you can target one monster in your opponent's graveyard and banish it, and then it gets a side effect during your next standby phase of basically the same thing. A lot of people don't run it, and then I'm just running a Fiendish Rhino Warrior because it protects fiends, and I don't really know what else to use. And here's some spells. So we got the Evil Eye Domain. This helps you because when this card is activated, you can add one Evil Eye monster. So it's your searcher. I don't know why this is not really focused in. Anyway, it searches, and it also, let's see. I'm not too good with it yet because I haven't played it and I just made the deck. So once per turn during your damage calculation, if your Evil Eye monster is attacked while Evil Eye Selene is on the field, basically, you can make the battle damage taken also inflicted. Wait, you can make the battle damage you take from this battle also inflicted to your opponent. If this card in the field zone is destroyed by a card effect, you can target one Evil Eye monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. You can only activate that once per turn. And then we have Evil Eye Awakening. It's a great card. Honestly, I don't know why my camera is not focused in right now, but Evil Eye Awakening is beautiful. Anyway, special summon one Evil Eye monster from your hand or graveyard. Or if Evil Eye of Selene is on the field and your spell and trap cards on, you can special summon one from your deck instead. That's awesome. You can only use one of those once per turn. I'm using 2 confrontation because if you control an Evil Eye monster, target 1 spell or trap card your opponent controls and destroy it. And if you control an Evil Eye of Selene, then you can basically banish it. So I zoomed out a little bit because something's up with my focus. I'm using Release Restraint Wave. It's an old card, but basically I can select 1 face-up equipped spell card I control and destroy it and all spell and trap cards my opponent controls. So that's a good way to take out some stuff. Foolish Burial. 3 Allure of Darkness because Allure of Darkness draws 2 and banish a dark. Creature Swap. I love that card. I'll always use it. It's nice. And Megamorph because I can double an attack when my life points are lower. And with Selene and Gorgonio, my life points are going to be lower anyway. So basically Gorgonio will... actually, Selene makes me lose life points because I have to pay to get it out of the graveyard and equip it to a monster. So that's really good, I think. That's a good little tech, I believe. That's really good. Evil Eye of Selene. I only have 1. I want more than 1. Maybe 3. I know most people run 2. But this is the heart of the deck, really. So, I've got 1 right now. 2 Gorgonio. It's a good card. Let me explain what Selene does, just so you guys, anyone that doesn't know. So, basically, I can equip only to an Evil Eye monster. It cannot be destroyed by battle or opponent's card effects. Also, your opponent cannot target it with card effects. So that's the monster. It's just indestructible until you get rid of this, or I guess it's indestructible. Anyway, each time you activate the equipped monster's effect, you can make this card gain 500 attack, and if you do, you lose 500 life points, which is nice because if you use Megamorph with that, it's going to be doubling its original attack, and that's good with the Links. They're pretty beastly, especially the Link 3 guy. But anyway, if this card is in your graveyard, you can pay 1,000 life points, then banish 1 Evil Eye spell or trap card from your graveyard and set this card. Okay? Oh, and you can't banish itself, so you can't banish another of one of the same thing. You can only use that once per turn. That's nice. And then Evil Eye of Gorgonio is basically a Selene while it's on the field. But equip only to an Evil Eye monster. You can only activate Evil Eye Gorgonio once per turn. This card's name is Evil Eye of Selene. And while your life points are lower than your opponent's, the equipped monster gains attack equal to the difference, which is ridiculous. And then you can banish this card from your graveyard and discard 1 Evil Eye card and add 1 Evil Eye spell or trap from your deck to your hand. That's really nice if you don't have the Selene in the graveyard or in your hand already. And this is in the grave, you can basically banish, I think it said 2. Yep. And then add that to your hand. Evil Eye Repose. I'm not sure really if this is useful, but I'm using 1. It's a continuous. When you activate this, you can banish an Evil Eye card from your graveyard and draw 1. Seems like a negative to me, but I'll try it out. You know, I don't really have people to play with. But anyway, and once per turn after damage calculation, attacked. What? Once per turn after damage calculation, if your Evil Eye monster equipped with an Evil Eye of Selene attacked a monster, you can banish that opponent's monster. So yeah, it's good. Also, if this card is in the spell and trap card zone and is destroyed by a card effect, you can target up to 3 of your banished Evil Eye cards and return them to the graveyard. So you can only activate that once per turn. Alright, now I'm going into the traps because these traps are pretty good. I'm using 3 Mesmerize, continuous trap. And what it does is pretty wicked. It says when your opponent special summons a monster, activate this card by targeting one of those special summon monsters in attack position with less attack than an evil eye monster you control, which you'll probably have a link by then. Take control of that monster. When that monster leaves the field, destroy this card. While Evil Eye of Selene is on your spell and trap card zone, the targeted monster is treated as a Evil Eye monster, which is really nice. You take control of their monster. And it's counted as a Evil Eye monster because if you have a Selene on the field. 2 Evil Eye defeat. I like this card. I haven't got to use this deck yet, but I think it'll be good. If you control an Evil Eye monster, target 1 monster on the field or up to 2 instead if there is a Selene, and return them to the hand. So compulsory, that's basically what that is, times 2. You can only activate 1 of those per turn. Evil Eye Retribution. This is nice. When a spell trap is activated while you control an Evil Eye of Selene or an Evil Eye monster, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. If you control an Evil Eye of Selene, this card's activation cannot be negated. So 2 of these, it's a counter. I'm really aggravated with my it's not really focusing, but I don't understand why. And then I have a few tech cards. I know that wasn't a lot of monsters right there, but Pankratops, you know, because it's a Pankratops, it's nice. And then Phantom Knights. 3 Silent Boots, 2 Ancient Cloak, and then Phantom Knights Fogblade. I have 2 of these. That's the main deck. It's pretty good. I think it will work pretty well. And I think that's why everybody takes the cards off when they put them on there, so that they don't have to smush them together like that. But anyway, we will go into the extra deck. I don't really have a side deck yet, but I'm using Gorgon, Empress of the Evil Eyed. I have, I think, just 2 of those in there. This card 2. This is a link 2, and 1 has to be an Evil Eye monster, so that's good. Gains 100 attack for each Evil Eye card with a different name in your graveyard. If this card is equipped with Evil Eye of Selene, quick effect, you can target 1 effect monster your opponent controls and negate its effect until the end of the turn. You can only use this effect once per turn. Once per turn during the next standby phase, after this card was activated, destroy 1 monster this card points to. So that could be a good effect. If you're pointing at one of your opponent's monsters, you can actually just leave the card there, not kill it, and then just destroy it by its own effect. But you also could kill your own if it's pointing at one of your guys. So don't link too many things together. But I think that's pretty good, you know. And I'm using 2 Zerziel, Ruler of the Evil Eyed. It's a link 3. And this card, if this card was linked by using a monster with 2600 or higher attack as a material, it can make a second attack during each battle phase, which is really nice. It's not hard to do, I don't think. I haven't done it yet, but you can only you can target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy it, and then you can only use that effect once per turn. Once per turn during your next standby phase. After this card was activated, or yeah, that effect was activated, negate the effect of one effect monster this card points to. So that's also a positive and two negatives. See? Because if it's pointing at one of yours, you're going to negate its effect. So two of those. Anyway, I'm using two Phantom Knight Breaksword. Basically, you can pop cards. Once per turn, you can detach one card and then target one card you control and one card your opponent controls and destroy them. Yeah, so if this XC monster was destroyed, you can target one Phantom Knight monsters, or two Phantom Knight monsters with the same level in the graveyard and special summon them and increase their level by 1. So I like that. Pretty cool. Leviair because you can special summon your banished guys. And Rusty Bardiche and a Masquerena. I mean, I've yet to use the deck, so I'm not sure how well this is going to work. I don't have a full extra deck. Still on a budget. But hopefully, you know, when I get my 2019 tins, that some good stuff will come in. And I don't know. So anyway, help me get to 100 subscribers. I will do a giveaway of whatever's big, or maybe like some gift cards so I can send you the codes and you can use them, or I don't know, send them through the mail. It doesn't matter. Like and subscribe if you like my videos. Thank you.